Welcome to Rothesay Netherwood School. We're excited to take you for a tour. When you first arrive on the hill, you'll first see Kitchen House, which is our headmaster's home, Collegiate Hall, our main administrative building, our chapel, and South House, which is our student services building. Fun fact, South House is actually the oldest building on campus and has served many purposes throughout the year, including an infirmary, classrooms, and now serves as many offices for those involved in student services. Here's our memorial chapel. Our chapel is a great way for us to start our day. Each morning we gather at 8:15. We gather as an entire school community. Let's head inside. As you can see inside the chapel, we have beautiful pews, some extraordinary stained glass pieces, and this is the way we start each morning. So we gather here, we sit together as advisor groups arranged in grades 6 through 12. We sit together as a community. We start our day with a hymn. We sing all together, and then we have a short moment of preparing ourselves for the day. And while we're here, we do announcements as well. So this is kind of where we first start our day as a school community. This chapel was named in memory of all of those in the RNS community who fought and ultimately gave the biggest sacrifice in World War I, World War II, the Vietnam War, and the Korean War. Next, we'll head into our library, our Colin B. Mackay library, which is an extraordinary space for all of our students and our staff as well. This library actually used to be our dining hall, so it's a great piece of our history, and now serves as just an extraordinary place for our students to come and get work done, for upper level students to engage in research and learn the skills required for that. In this space, there's also printers, so our students have access to printing. All of our students have laptops when they come to school, one-to-one laptops, so we encourage them to use technology as much as possible in order to support their learning. So when they're in here, they'll have a great opportunity to learn lots about research, learn about citations, and really prepare themselves for university and what that experience will be like with regards to needing to write those papers and conduct research at an elite level. We're going to head over now into the health center. So this is an extraordinary place as well, where we have great resources. We have 3 nurses who work here on a part-time basis, so they look after our students. It's also a great asset for hockey players. When we come back, if we have an injury, they look after us and get our physio all set up. We're going to head into Quinn House now, which is our senior girls residence. And Quinn House houses 54 girls at max capacity. And this is a dorm for girls in grades 10 to 12. So this is our senior girls dorm, where all of our upper level girls board. So we're going to head in and look at a room. So when you're in the room, you'll see there's lots of room in here. There's lots of space for storage. We have our dressers, closets, desks, and lots of drawers for you to store your things. And we really encourage our students to personalize their space. So really hanging things on the wall, making sure that it fits you and your personality. But this is just a really nice place for you to come and unwind. And you will always have a roommate as well. Our biggest room is rooms of 2. So all of our rooms have rooms of 2. We're going to head into the bathrooms now. And these bathrooms were just renovated and they are absolutely beautiful. There's some beautiful tiling, some great decorative features, but again, a really nice place to come and unwind or start your day, whichever works best in your routine. But this has truly been a great update and a great addition to our school community, and the girls really love having their nicely renovated washrooms in Quinn. Now we're going to head over to Netherwood House, which is our junior girls residence. And this is housing girls in grades 6 through 9. And they also occasionally have some older students as well who live in the residence as a leadership position. So they'll have some heads of house in there as well. And all of our residences have a minimum of 3 staff members in there. So you'll have a house parent and 2 assistant house parents, or 2 house parents, and 1 assistant house parent. So there's always adults around to support you and to be there for you. And they absolutely love what they do, and living in residence is a huge part of their lives, so they really enjoy that. This is the Netherwood Common Room. It's absolutely beautiful. It's a great space for girls to come and hang out. We've got TVs and cable TV if you want to go watch a hockey game or watch something on TV. We've got some gaming consoles as well in there, but just a really nice place to come and hang out, just like a living room like you would have at home. So as we head into the rooms, the rooms in Netherwood are beautiful. They have their own bathrooms, and there's lots of space for furniture for storage, furniture for your desk and under your bed as well. So there's a ton of space in there for you to have all of your things. And again, this room right now is empty because it's the end of the year and students are packing up. But these rooms, again, you can personalize to your liking, hang up a jersey, lots of photos from home, and really make it your own space. So these rooms are fantastic. Again, you have your own bathroom in Netherwood, so you and your roommate share, whereas in Quinn, you're sharing communally with everybody on your floor. But that's just a really nice perk and kind of your first introduction to living away from home and living in residence. So Netherwood House is a great place for lots of our younger girls to get their first experience in residence. As we head out of Netherwood, we're going to walk towards the basketball courts, and this is really an exciting place for all of our school community, our boarding community. Lots of students hang out at the basketball courts every night. It's a great school hangout, so it's a lovely place and a lively place all throughout the year. So we're going to head into the gymnasium now. This is one of my favorite walks up through campus. The gym is kind of the central focus. And as we head inside, you'll see our lobby here. We have our girls' changing rooms and washrooms as well, our entryway, and our boys' changing rooms. So this is a great place where lots of students gather for not only co-curriculars, but also for phys ed class. So you'll see in our gym, it's an amazing space. I'm a little bit biased. This is my classroom, and this is where we do a lot of work day to day. So I really love the gym. We have a great climbing wall, which we've just made a little bit more challenging for some of our students, so we're excited about that. We have fantastic bleachers that can sit our entire school community, so when we have spirit games and athletic events, it's really an exciting environment for our school community to be in. All along the walls we have great tradition and history set up. So here you'll see us doing a little bit of fitness testing. So we use the gym for our initial fitness testing. We run some speed sessions in here. And we hang out in here, do different workouts throughout the year, play some different games, whether we're doing team building or getting ourselves ready for a big event. This is a space that we tend to be in quite a bit. So right outside the gym is my office, and you'll catch me in here for most of the day, almost every day. And this is where, the girls can find me. Every day of the week I'm in here. We do a lot of one-on-one meetings in here, or if we have some video sessions one-on-one, this is where we'll do a lot of that. And I just wanted to point out, on my shelf you'll see mugs from every university that we've sent players to, and we're just missing a couple right now, but it's a great way for me to, again, remember all those girls who have come before and been a huge part of our program's history. So that's really an exciting thing for me to have in there. And again, I'm always available for the girls whenever they need me, whether it's about hockey or anything else. They know that they can come chat with me. So as we walk out of the gym towards our dining hall, we see our theater in the front picture, and then we also see a little glimpse of some of the campus homes that are up there. So we have about 80% of our staff that live on campus and are available to our students all the time. So that's a great feature that we have here at RNS. And we really talk about the fact that this isn't really a job, this is a lifestyle, and that is truly how we feel as faculty members here at RNS. So we're going to head into the dining hall, which is one of the beacons of our school, and the girls certainly love it in here, where they get to hang out and enjoy a good meal. So here you'll see all of our chairs. We have a little comfy corner in the back there where lots of students like to hang out. Our main dining area where students can go and get their food. And again, most days we have full community lunch. We have dinners for our boarding students. Breakfast starts at 7 a.m. and dinner starts at 5. So there's a wide range of opportunities for you to eat, and our dining hall staff is absolutely extraordinary. They love getting to know students one-on-one. they'll get to know you right away, probably faster than most others, and they'll know what you like. So if you have any dietary restrictions or preferences, they get to know that pretty quickly, and they take pride in that. So as we head off, we're going to look at some academic buildings and academic classes. So in front of me, you'll see Schoolhouse. We have our statue of Dr. Jackson, our round square, which is representative of the Round Square Committee and organization that we are a part of as an international school. So that's a great opportunity to do some exchanges and conferences if that's something you're interested in. We're walking into Hibbard right now, which is our science building. And this is soon going to be a different building because we are building a new science building. But this is our current science building. So we'll walk in. This is our chemistry lab. And right in here, you'll see lots of opportunities for experiential learning, hands-on learning, lots of experiments, things like that, and lots of space for our students. So we like to try to keep our classes around 15 to 20. Upper level classes can tend to be a little bit smaller than that, but that's really where we think we can do our best work, is really having good relationships with our students. This is our innovation studio, and this is a great space for really creative work to take place. So we have some really powerful computers with some expensive programming, lots of robotics equipment, some drones, some robots that we can use, and really just a space to get creative and do some really cool things. This is our outdoor fire pit, which is great, and that's a common hangout for our students during the fall and spring months. But it's a great space, again, just having an outdoor hangout where students can get together. This building right here that we're looking at is Schoolhouse. This is our main academic building. This is the home of our middle school and lots of our humanities and math classes as well. So we're going to take a look inside. This also is the home of our theater and our school store. So we'll take a look inside. So this is our school store. It's called Ties. This is run and organized by several parent volunteers. And this is where you'll come in, you'll get your full school uniform. So you'll get your phys ed uniform, your blazer, your kilt, and everything that you need to wear school uniform. This is a typical classroom, so many of our classrooms look like this. This happens to be a math class. But this is, again, you'll see lots of spaces where there's collaborative work taking place. Students are not sitting in rows. They tend to be working together, and that's just the style that we have. This is our theater, which is, again, an extraordinary place. We have an incredible arts program and so many teachers who are very, very proud of the arts. You'll see the old gym floor actually is on the ceiling, as the theater used to be our gymnasium, so before we got that. And you'll see here some of our girls who were in this year's senior school musical. So at RNS, it's really important for us that you're not just a hockey player, but you really have an opportunity to get involved in all kinds of things. What we're looking at now is the two the two boys' dorms, and that's Mackay House and Kirk House. So Mackay is on the right and Kirk is on the left. Mackay would be our senior boys' residence, and Kirk would be our junior boys' residence. So very similar to the model with the girls. And those are on the opposite side of campus as our female dorms. This is Quinn Field, so we have our running track around it and our soccer field. We have a total of 4 soccer fields, so in the fall term we like to get out there, and in the spring term we play lots of rugby, so lots of green space for us to be active. This is the Jordan Boyd Memorial Pond and rink, and you'll see here this is us playing on it this winter. So it's great for pond hockey and some shinny in the winter, and it's a beautiful space to hang out and enjoy in the fall and in the spring as well. We're about to head to one of the most important parts on campus for all of us, which is the arena. But I just wanted to turn around and give you a quick idea. You see the dining hall, our academic buildings are in front of us, and then the pond on the side. So our arena is kind of at the back of our campus, but no more than a 2-minute walk from your residence and a 30-second walk from the dining hall. So a great space. We're walking into our locker rooms, and this is really our home. This is where we gather. We come every day for practice. This is our dressing room fully set up for a game. But you'll see that players are permitted to leave our gear here. We take care of our locker room. We make sure it's nice and clean and tidy the way that we would want. But this is truly our home. This is our space that we gather each day. and this is our sacred place in the rink, so we love it. This is a little bit of our arena in action, so you'll see a few skill development sessions and some games as well. So from the hockey side of things, we practice 5 or 6 times a week as much as we can with the rink here on campus. We get on the ice as much as possible with a huge development focus. My primary goal as a coach is for every single player to get better from the day that they arrive to the day that we finish our season, and that's been true and been a philosophy of ours for many years, and that's allowed many of our players to go on and play at the next level. So we certainly love when we have an opportunity to play games here at home, and our arena is nice and small in the sense that we can fill it with our student body quickly, and the environment and the atmosphere for a home game is pretty exciting. This is our newest extension, so we're about to head into our fitness center, newest addition to our campus, and will soon be surpassed by our science building. But this fitness center is absolutely exquisite, and we're so grateful and so fortunate to have one right here on campus. So right before you head in, you'll see we have a couple concussion testing rooms. So we have our physio right here in the building as well. So we work with Ken Val Physio, and they work out of our fitness center and help support our athletes as well. So if we have injuries, things like that, they're certainly well taken care of. Our fitness center is top-notch, second to none. We have every piece of equipment that an athlete could want in here to engage in their program, their strength program, and get better every day. So this has been a great space for us to come in and not only do team sessions, but to also have a space to facilitate our individual training programs that the girls are responsible for 2 or 3 times a week. So they come in here and they get their work done. We open at 6 a.m. And we close at 7:30, so there's a lot of time throughout the day. They can come down here on their studies, they can come down here after school or even before their day gets started. So here you can see a team spin workout, a little station that we had going on, and then also some of our players going through some fitness testing. So we truly believe that strength conditioning is a huge part of our program and the need that we have to help our players get better, and just a great space for us to continue getting better as a program and as an organization. So that's RNS. And we're incredibly thankful for you to take this tour with us during some difficult times and challenging times, but we're grateful that we were able to show you our school and tell you a little bit about what we're all about. We look forward to seeing you soon.